just made it.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the Stelmo Show. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful break or whatever is going on. You're in between classes or however it works around the world. I have no idea. We are back. I had myself a lovely weekend where I was dead, and then I stopped being dead, and now I'm here. And I hope everyone else had a wonderful weekend, good Christmas, and all that good stuff for the folks I haven't seen. What's up, LZ the Dude, Nailing, Max. See, Mayo, good to see you, Real Deal. Also see here, Mum Zell, good to see you. Doommorph, what's up? Enjoy your lurk. What's up, Rev? What's up, Seaside Ranger? Let's see, everybody else. What's up? Razor Sonic, LTM, Oz Sucks. Good to see you again. What's up, Jintoki? I assume that's Rin. What's up, Kaio? I can't read Japanese. There's also not much I can do about the name. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Boom! I forgot to open the input display. Boom! I opened up 2 input displays. That's not what I want. This one. Yes! I did it right. Let's go ahead and restart the game, and we are going to jump right into it. Holiday break chilling for the most part. Let's go. Why is Sonic green? He is not. You may be colorblind. I don't know. Why is my camera off? This is making me mad. Why am I not in the center of the square? We gotta fix this. Okay. That puts me pretty much in the center there. Get rid of that. Cut off the guitar a little bit. No! My background set piece. How terrible. Beat that over just a smidgen. Alright. Scale window. That's what I want. Okay. Let's get cooking. Alright, looks like the splits are working just fine. Good to hear. And let's go default and get cooking. Let's go. Is that illegal to do on a Sonic speedrun? Use the Mario voice? I hope not. Oh, it's fair against average, and then we're good to go. Let's get gaming. Who messed with your OBS layout? Who did it? Who's messing around with the OBS layout? I'm gonna kill him. I'm not actually gonna kill him. That was a joke. Said magic YouTube censor people. Oh my goodness, man. The right trigger on this controller, not doing so hot. Definitely the last time I buy a refurbished controller, that's for sure. What's up, Lolencio? Last Monday of the year. Yeah, I cannot wait to see you guys next year. That's gonna be sick. I'm the summer outfit from Mario Odyssey. What a youngin'. The real ones know that this is the shirt outfit after you defeat Bowser in Mario Sunshine. These youngins. I see you, Thanos. Wait a minute. That's weird. On my little preview, it shows a little bit of the dancing Thanos, but when I go full screen, it doesn't show it at all. I'm getting bamboozled by the OBS preview. Yeah, them damn new gens. Got a big controller wreck if you need one. If it's not Xbox Series X controller, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Maybe I'll get that for Steam Machine. This is an Xbox controller. Running this game with PlayStation controller sounds fucking miserable, especially if you run Sonic. Wait for the new Steam controller? See, here's the deal, is we talked about this last time, I think, with the Steam controller, is that I feel like I'd be holding the controller like this Because I like my big, meaty claws just all over the buttons and stuff. But with the Steam controller, I feel like because of the two big, like, mouse pad thingamahoozits, I'd be holding the controller like this almost. You know? So I don't know if I would get the Steam one. Still up in the air on the Steam machine because I looked into mini builds, aka did a couple research, looked at a couple websites, watched a couple YouTube videos. And I don't know. I don't know. It's a series controller, but it's got more features. Wait, it's a series controller and I can cheat? Oh, that's crazy, dog.
That was incredible.
I love it. Another day, another step. Womp womp. That's too bad. Hello, Dorito. Time for the headshot macro. I can't wait for it. Has like mouse click buttons, bruh. I can't believe I'm cheating. I'm gonna use Series X because Series X is currently in circulation and also what I've been running the game with for the last like 3 years. I don't really want to change it. What I do know is that I'm not gonna buy a refurbished controller because it's kind of poopy. 24-hour stream. I should do a 120-hour stream. When I first started running P-06, I used a Mad Catz gamepad that they don't make anymore. I got, because I traded my friend Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door because he really wanted it, and I traded it for the controller. But then eventually he moved away, so he gave me 1,000-Year Door back, and I kept the controller. But he also went to work for Apple and make like $500,000 a year, so who really won in that trade? I don't actually know how much he makes. But, anyway, chat, we are in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jams, Stella jams out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Get out, party along with us, and let's rave! Kimchi! Let's go. Banger alert, indeed. Bum, bum, bum. The greatest controller is a TV remote. That's the OG controller for sure. Hopefully some news about Sonic games. I don't gotta worry about any news for Sonic games because we are eating good. Both officially and unofficially. Do. Remember playing Angry Birds on the Roku remote? Psst. Real ones remember playing the crab game on a Nokia phone. Fucking youngins. These fucking youngins and their new fangled technologies. See, back in my day, we could throw our phone at someone and it would, like, hurt them a lot, give them a concussion, and the phone would be fine, instead of also damaging the phone.
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful.
Old man yells at clouds. We need a young person version of that, because the young person version of Old Man Yells at Clouds is just them being...
a citadel or fortified part of an ancient Greek city, typically one built on a hill.
Murray! Thank you for that definition, and thank you for the 14 months. I really appreciate that. Bubble Crush on BlackBerry? That's too new gen for me. I'm too young for Atari. Propolis is 10 out of 10 word? No. I'm about to open your mind to the 10 out of 10 word. Albatross. Albatross, kick-ass word, used for okay purposes. Like, an albatross is if you get 3 under par on a golf course, which is like, okay, that's pretty fire, I think. But then there's also Storm the Albatross. It's like, nah.
Just made it.
Also, I told you would continue multi-streaming even after LOL. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? I said maybe to something, and it turns out it went one way or the other. That's wild. Need this? My mom is kind of homeless. Your mom's homeless, then I think that's kind of your responsibility, not mine. Bum, 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 bum. Considering you're able to be on YouTube and watch a Sonic stream, I think that's on you, pal. Let's get the 360! Whoo! Nah, crab game's where it's at, bro. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. I live with my dad and I want to help her out. Well, then do the things you need to do in order to help her out. Yo, thank you, Baggy. Or Bagely? Bagelis? Where does the first part of your name stop? Is it Bagelis?
Okay, let's blast through here.
I could also just call you Bag. Watch your stream. Are you trying not to laugh? That's just what the fuck are we talking about? Is there a new meme that I don't understand, or are the kids just screaming at each other right now? Right now in chat is how I feel when I like walk outside the neighborhood sometimes and the kids are outside and they're just like screaming like stupid memes at each other. Dude, I don't know anything. One of the funniest clips of all time? Oh, that means it sucks if Mayonnaise likes it. It's the iShow Speed. Okay, I think I got it. I'm there. I appreciate the 5 people answering the question. No, I have no idea. Rev, I think that joke's gonna be funny maybe by the time you're 30. Old as an old fart, says the guy with 2 kids. This guy. Take his chronically offline thing seriously. It's true. It's true. I only learn a meme if chat overwhelmingly says it, like 6-7 or something.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa, are you all coming out to say hi? Gotta hit it once when it comes into view.
No, Nightbot.
This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Rip Nightbot. That platform there is actually not great. It's not like awful, but it definitely messes up my mojo with doing blue gem right there. I haven't been hearing much 6-7s. I guess winter break started and everyone just kind of said, fuck that. Not funny anymore. Do. Is 6-7 not funny anymore? I need to know. It's very important information. The kids are taking a nap. They're in hibernation right now. Still good? Okay. It was never funny. Oh my god. These curmudgeons. It was never funny. And then they yell an iShow Speed meme. Like, that one's funny. Like, come on, guys. It's either all funny or none of it's funny. It's like when you were in elementary school. I doubt elementary schools even do this anymore. But back when I was in elementary school, if you had a birthday party, you had to either invite all the guys, all the girls, or everybody. So it's kind of like that, where all the memes have to be funny, if one of them is. Do. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's raise your hand. What's the answer, Timmy? 6, 7? Dude, math classes are fucking cooked.
Too easy. No sweat.
Like, every math teacher just wants to punch their hole through a wall. I wouldn't be surprised if it got to the point where it's like going to the principal's office or getting detention. If detention's even still a thing. You made my son go to detention because he just said a harmless meme? Because parents are fucking stupid nowadays. Yo, this is sick. Oh, wow, and I didn't get the launch. That's really cool. Hello. He has.
There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Yeah, memes have always been meaningless. I'd really be like, let's speed up. Yeah. Because in all of his levels, he's either like chasing down Elise or running away with Elise. And instead of going his absolute fastest all the time, he just decides to slow down. How kind of him.
Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
That's why I think mock speed sections are just like conceptually super silly. Especially considering the story.
Is Elise on board? I'm almost there. Elise, hang on.
Yeah, in literally life or death situations, like here in Radical Train. Like, these civilians are going to die. The train is going to blow up and die.
Just made it.
It's urgent, but not that urgent. True. What's up, Cosmic? How's it going? What's up, Matthew?
Let's run straight up.
Sonic's going at his fastest. He just perceives things going slower. Hey, if that's your headcanon, A+.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that line.
We're getting out of the cave.
I don't believe in your homing attack here, Rev. Unless you're saying you can homing attack left. Man, YouTube chat wonders why I don't put them on screen, and then they type that shit. Do, 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 do.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water. There's a rock here.
Nice.
Every character with Mach Speed Sonic? True. You're repeating a message, but quiz today? Maybe. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
So happy.
What's up, Doc? How's it going? Congrats on new PB. Hey, thank you. Oh, it's not that new. It's like almost a week old. I have done a Mach Speed Sonic % before. It's not fucked up and evil, it's just like brain dead, you know?
Let's try going up.
Still newborn? I could not tell you when a newborn no longer becomes a newborn.
Leave it to me.
It's a lawless land. YouTube chat's a lot more uncomfortable because you can see their profile picture. It's so rare that it's like actually someone's profile, like actual name though. You know?
Staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
Finish Fallout New Vegas? Yo. When is a hill a mountain? Man. I might have to cop out and use the it depends.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first. Let's try going up.
This is a pretty good Sonic run so far. When does a man become old? Apparently when you turn 20, according to the internet. You're in the grave. What up, you Stelma Pogs for Castle Skip? Here we go. Castle Skip Pog.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Can we rethink this? I think you're old, Rev. What? What's up, Dono? How's it going? Shit. It's fine. It's fine.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf. It's all yours.
Nah. With the life expectancy nowadays, I would definitely consider 40 is when you're middle-aged, like 40 to 60. And then you're like old. I don't really think 30 is middle age anymore. And probably by the time we're up there. Because like people who are old now are living in their 80s and 90s. Probably by the time we get there, assuming there hasn't been an Armageddon of some sort, we're probably gonna be living over 100. You finally done using Windblowed 11? I am still on Windows 11. New strats in the categories. Kariru developed this opening to Crisis City Section 4 with Shadow that I don't really feel is faster. And it's harder to do than what I do. So I don't do it. Silver is kind of hard to develop new tech for unless there's like some new skip or something, just because there's no variance in his movement, so it's just kind of you get what you get. So unless there's just like something we haven't realized. I would say that 30 is no longer middle-aged now. 30 is like the young middle-age transition, because it used to be 20, right? But now we are lucky enough to live in the age where you kind of get to do whatever the hell you want for 10 years. And figure your shit out. And then when you get 30, when you hit 30, you got your shit figured out. Probably not, but... because no one really has their shit figured out, just varying degrees. And that's also by perspective anyway. Ooh, that's a good idea. GGGGG rat. Okay. Good luck out there. Don't forget the gift card. What? Are you alright? Okay. I can go after I'm done streaming. Okay. Nah, I hate to break it to you, but like, especially looking back, like, maybe 25, you're lucky enough to be an adult. 18 is definitely not adult anymore. In the US, the voting age and school system, that shit was like put in stone 50 plus years ago. Well, because that's what I mean, is like, in the 1300s, you were lucky to live to 30. So like, You were 20. You were in the last third of your life.
How about a little help?
Bring it on! I'll take them all down! Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Bum bum bum
No
ba da
mistakes.
bum.
All right, let's roll.
They bought RAM just to wait. They're gonna use it eventually. Trust. Yeah, I legitimately like really enjoy almond milk as much as I like lactase dairy milk. Regular like 2% milk is fine, but once I started drinking the alternatives, I don't really go out of my way for it anymore. But I'll drink it if that's what we got, you know. I feel old at 18. Well, no, you're absolutely considered an adult and treated as an adult when you turn 18 in most of the developed world. But are you actually an adult? No. Sonics any percent. Well, I guess if you want to be real technical, all stories any percent because you're learning everything. But for individual characters, Sonic's the hardest. This is a pretty good Sonic story. It's not a 22, but good start. Is mental maturity? Maturity is also subjective, though. Like, if you have a mature person that still likes poop jokes, are they mature? Because those are generally considered immature. I also miss Poop Man. I'm sure we'll see him at some point. Full-time job and still feel like a kid? See, you just do. I still don't feel like an adult. You like cheeseburger? It doesn't dictate maturity. I would also agree. However, if you make a poop joke or a fart joke, you'll be called immature. So, maturity is garbage. It's just perception on whether or not someone who's generally older than you wants you to act like the traditional way a person would act when they're your age. It's nothing. It's garbage. Is what it is. What's up, Goku? Not much. Had a 2306 Sonic story. It was pretty good.
Dr. Eggman, what is he up to this time? It's more spoilers.
Doing anything this New Year's? We're going out for dinner with our friends, but I'm gonna be doing a short stream. Probably like an hour long or so. Then we're going out to dinner, and then we're coming home, sleeping, and yeah. Maturity is a consumable. Let's go. What's up, Ruby? How's it going? My Christmas was good, man. I hope you had a Merry Christmas as well. And Shadow, isn't Hanukkah right now? Or is Hanukkah next week?
Dr. Eggman is no match for me.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. If I don't break the searchlights, I won't be able to get outside. There are searchlights inside. I'll have to use
Well, time is passing a little quick for you, because, well, actually, I don't know why time's passing for you. Kind of makes sense, though. You've gone through a lot of stages of development as a human being between 10 and 18. I think I'm gonna have to watch what's going on with the slope jump here, because Philip also says that the rock jump is not faster, and I don't know how you guys are jumping. A rock jump is sick. what to do and when to do it. I would call that responsibility.
Doctor, what a faraway place to set the extraction.
And that's also just experience. So a mature person is good at their job? I don't know. Flimsy definition, I think. They make a revive COVID a sub goal? No.
Much hunger. I need to be careful about running into enemies.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
Long-term vigs, like a retrospective of a Mario game? Not off the table, no. I've done a big old vid on Project 06. Those are difficult to do when you're the sole person, and when you're in the growth state of a channel. Once a month, 20 to 30 minute videos are much better for growth than like one giant video. I'm not saying it's impossible to grow. Maybe do like a big mega retrospective video, but if I did that, I could maybe make one, like, considering how long the P-06 video took, with a game that's bigger than this, it would take a while to make it. That's true. That's why maturity is dumb. It's just a label, as most things are. My definition for it is it's just someone's perception of you doing something that's either what a traditional person who's much older than you does or what a traditional person who's much younger than you does. You're mature if you're like 20 and act the way a traditional 30-year-old would, or you're immature if you're 20 and you act the way a traditional 10-year-old would, you know? That's all it is. This section of Kingdom Valley is pretty sick. Probably one of the harder sections. There's a lot that can go wrong. Not so much with Sonic, but I guess you do have Castle Skip, which can be tough. God, that's so much faster. I just have to remember to do it. Yep, that'll do it.
Not even a challenge.
Nice. The Windows strat is cool, but like the enemies die so fast. Windows strat might be useful, assuming we have the same slope jumps in last release, because Tornado Kick will be nerfed.
You're in my way.
Whether you consider the system screwing you over, that's also a perception thing, is you either can raise your fist and say, this system doesn't work, rah! Or you can figure out how to work within the system. And there's one method that's has a lot less friction than the other. Any gambos? It's up to the moderators. If I'm speedrunning, I can't really make predictions because my hands are on the controller. You know, they just made the leading mod role. I would just love if I could give people a predictions role. Because most of my moderators get moderator and then leave forever and I never see them again. That's not true. Well, they're usually just lurking. Wait, bot! No! I guess it's just a bad day for him. I don't think that's maturity, though, Jahackler. That's just... That's just understanding when to follow, in the way you described it. And it's like, maturity is when someone tells you to stop, you stop. That's just being respectful, you know? It's like this weird word that's... Maturity is self-restraint? No. That's self-restraint. See, that's what is weird for me, is like, if a word can be defined as another word, then it's like just a synonym, I guess. Self-restraint's 2 words, lol. You know, if there was one thing I didn't miss over the 3 days, it was that garbage. Lol, got him. I love being cynical on the internet and go being right over somebody for like fucking nothing. It makes me feel so good inside, even though I never actually accomplished anything in life. Though you do have the lived in a car behind you, so that's pretty cool. Whoop. Undo. Undo! Undo! There we go.
Guess that was all right.
All right, guys, I got it. Dictionary defines maturity as the state, fact, or period of being mature. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I know, but I don't know you, so if you type something without using any sarcasm indicator. LOL is not a sarcasm indicator. LOL is a, fucking stupid ass. That's what LOL has turned into, and it makes me very sad. Because 99% of the time I see the word LOL in a Twitch chat, it's usually someone being like, you're such an idiot, LOL. Boom. Use half joking. It's never confusing. True. I'm gonna say something mean and hide behind LOL. Dude. I remember, I think I told the story that there was a person my first year on summer camp staff that was, so like we had like different sayings, like little acronyms. Because obviously it's like, you know, group of 15 to 22-year-old guys at the time, because girls weren't allowed in scouts yet. And one of them was Q-tip, called Quit Taking It Personally. And people would use Q-tip like people how use LOL now. And there was a guy on the staff who was literally blatantly racist. Like, just overtly racist. And he just went, Q-tip, bro. Like, when the other guy got offended. And it's like, okay. That's basically how I feel about people using LOL. It's been some tough times, Beats, I know. You've actually gotten work done. Yeah, we literally had to start having whole, like, training around it. It's like, how fucking stupid. Like, I was 14, and I was like, yeah, you're actually a moron? Well, LOL has the same, like, this is a message that's not that serious. It's just not how I see it used in my chat and stuff anymore for a lot of people. Like, especially when we're in, like, intense... Like, if we're in an intense discussion about something... Let's say Sonic 06's story, and let's say that I say that Sonic is orange, and someone goes, no, he's not, lol. that kind of thing. So we got our dictionary definition of mature, which is fully developed physically, full grown, having, or 2, having reached the most advanced stage in a process. I never hear mature used like that.
Is that the doctor's train?
So yeah,
I've got to stop the doctor.
no one's using mature like the actual definition of the word. So yeah, I think you're boring, lol. Well, this stream's boring. I'm gonna get up and leave, lol. Not what I was doing, lol. I hope you did that on purpose, because that's funny.
Those missiles are guided and explode on impact. If they lock on, I need to shoot them. No, I better speed up. Those enemies seem like they're guarding that.
Also, Murray, I did receive your package. We could do that, we could actually do that Wednesday, since it's gonna be a short stream anyway. Purity is subjective. That means I get to say my mic drop. Everything is subjective. Boom!
I can jump over the orbital without any cargo. I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't.
Well, streamer, math's not subjective. I got bad news for you. Most of our mathematics is built on axioms, and axioms are just things we have to assume are correct. And thankfully, they turn out to be correct in pretty much every case. Sounds good. No, I get it. I do it too. I'm just saying in the context of like, it's a hard thing. Having a discussion, like a serious discussion in a Twitch chat is very difficult because you don't know, because, how do I want to say it? Is you don't know how long that person has been there. And anybody can chime in. That's why I've started doing whenever we have like discussions or arguments on stream. I always like every couple minutes bring it back around to like, this is what the argument is. Or this is what the discussion is, because it can go off the rails so far because someone can come in with having less context because they weren't there for the whole conversation and then like completely derail it into something else, you know? Because they lack the context. But sir, what about the quality of SA2? My life rides on this opinion. No, I don't think there's a use in the absolute definition of maturity. Well, there is an absolute definition of maturity, it's just not used how... The word is just not used for that. Saying you're immature is saying, ugh, I didn't like that. If it's immature, or if it's mature, it's, oh, I like how you behaved there. That's essentially what it is from my experience in life. Think has the worst art style? I don't think there are any German Sonic games. Unless I'm mistaken.
Perfect.
You lost a bet, now I have to do 06 100%. Wish you luck? I don't wish you luck. Just don't do it. Change the bet. You're probably playing it on Xenia. You don't get the true experience. Nah, PS3. I don't wish you luck because you're not the smartest for making that bet. All I'm saying. Not the smartest move you've made. What's up, Solid Snook? How's it going? Are we gonna get a new record? Not today. Starting in January, we're gonna be doing a big old grind for Sonic, and then we'll play the Hollow Knight games eventually. I'd like to get back on my bullshit for a month, and then we can start doing stuff. Day is going well. That might be a computer thing because I've never had that happen before. That didn't fix it with X5.
Okay, we'll find a
Yeah, we also need to do X Fusion.
close enemies. I'll have to defeat them first.
Yeah. But mature sounds like a better word, you know? It's kind of like how, to make it relevant to Sonic, because, you know, that's what we do, it's kind of like changing from using the word momentum to the word physics, which I think is a good change. Because then we don't have the, you guys know that's not what momentum means, right? Even though, because that's the pet peeve, and I know some smartasses are going to start doing it in chat, but that's the pet peeve is when you understand what somebody is saying, but you correct them anyway, or make fun of them anyway for it. Outside of teasing, of course. But that's probably, like, one of my, like, 2 pet peeves. I don't even know what the other one is at the moment.
I'll take him down, no matter what he does.
Twitch is still so foreign to you? You've been here for over a year, Solid Snook. See, considering I'm not on the internet or anything, I don't know how bad it's gotten, but it's like when folks say momentum, they're not literally talking about, oh, Sonic games don't have momentum, when every Sonic game has, like, the literal definition of momentum. Other than, like, Sonic 06 is, like, the one game that actually doesn't. In regular play, anyway. I think on Rails it does, but...
Omega.
Oh, big jump. Let's go. Love the big jump. I just really hope for the next game they stick to one consistent physics system and don't do the slider bullshit. Wow. Good job hitting the switch there, Omega. I'll have to jump back here because I don't have the meter. Dude, I don't know. I have no clue how 06 was meant to control originally. That might have to be like a Gordon question of something in the files that suggests like certain attributes were meant to be done with certain actions. The movement system that's in 06 though is like, oh shit, we gotta get this game out now. So... I have faith. The thing I want to see the most from Sonic Team for the next official game is something that looks like Frontiers and Shadow Gens. Because that means they're iterating, which is good.
Okay, let's
Omega's really fluid and fun in 06? What? Nah, when folks say momentum, they're talking about the physics of the game. Do characters hold weight after you let go of the control stick? Do you gain speed going downhill faster when you're rolling?
Perfect.
Do you lose speed slower when you're running uphill versus rolling uphill? That kind of stuff.
It looks like you need to find. This lotus will throw you high in the air.
Shadow 05? Absolutely. You don't see it a lot, though, because there's not a lot of, like, big hills and shit. At least, I haven't tested in a while, but I'm pretty sure you're on a steep enough slope, Shadow will just start moving naturally. As far as I know, the Shadow 05 physics are just the hero's physics. I don't actually know if there's anything different between them. Physics is more encompassing, though. Like, I guess what would you call it other than physics?
For me, it's a piece of cake.
Great. Let's go.
They play so much differently, though. Well, Shadow's style in Shadow 05 is 1/3 of the gameplay in Heroes. And the stages are designed completely differently.
You can use your power to grab the attacks of that flying monster and counter
God, I hope not. I don't know what Magic Chaos did, but slope jumps used to be ass in P-06, and now they're really good. I could be blowing smoke, but as far as I know, Heroes and Shadow are the exact same. Like speed formation Heroes and Shadow 05 Shadow.
Leave this to me.
SA1 and SA2 is similar. Slope jumps were always intentional? Why would a slope jump not be intentional? If you want some wonky-ass slope jumps, you can watch Demo 1 footage.
This is nowhere near over.
Holy shit, that's like 5 big message chunks. I missed it.
I'll go on ahead.
Something about springs and shit. You can repeat that question, whoever typed it.
Let's do this quickly. Please, watch out for things flying out of the tornado. Great.
Good.
Ah, gotcha.
That was easy.
Saying momentum is fine, but when it's actually referring to when it's relevant, well, yeah, nobody's talking about that shit. Unless it's something egregious like 06, where, like,
Based on how long
the speed you have on the ground does not carry into the jump, which, like, pre-jump deceleration in Frontiers and Shadow Gens is actually kind of a thing.
If I can hit that ball with this. Those enemies look like they're guarding.
Oh, 100%, dude. This is the internet. It's all about being right rather than actually pushing the conversation forward. Because, honestly, pretty sadly, being right is sometimes just all some folks have. Like, to their name. Is that they were right about a thing. That's why cynicism, I believe, is a fucking plague. I'm not saying it's okay to be wrong. I'm saying it's okay to be wrong and not get brutally punished for it.
That was easy.
Yeah. I do my best to speak a lot more clearly because I know I have a
You wait.
higher than average autistic audience, but obviously I don't know unless someone openly tells me. Well, here's the thing, Dorito, is if I said that, then it, you know, it's like, well, what if, you know, there was a murder and they were wrong about not properly convicting the guy even though he did it, but he was found innocent. Like, that type of shit. In a general sense of opinions on the internet. Well, because I've talked about this before, that one of the worst things that's happened to, like, social culture is that being wrong is severely punished. Which is why being right, like, in an argument, when someone finds out that they are wrong, whether it's like new information or something like that, they are immediately punished for being wrong. That is a person at their weakest moment socially, is when the moment they find out they are actually incorrect. And what sucks is that if a person is wrong, nowadays, they just get fucking slammed. Like, dunked on, just slammed when at their weakest point. And that's what I hate so much about, like, arguments and stuff, is that when it's found out who is right and who is wrong, it's like they get made fun of, like, they feel fucking terrible, get called stupid, get called names. And, like, it sucks because when you are wrong, that is the moment that you learn. It's the moment that you learn something. Also, hi, Amazon. Because you learned that you were wrong, and it's like, oh, this is actually the correct thing. But then you're punished for it. So it's like, I do feel that, like, in some people's minds, I would actually say in majority of people's minds, it's better to be incorrect but feel right than it is to be correct and wrong because of that. Because we just decided to fucking roast people and dunk on them at the moment of learning and make the moment of learning so painful that no one ever wants to do it. In fact, and I'm not going to say names, I had that happen to me on stream here, where there was a conversation of whether or not a particular mechanic happened in a game or not, and I looked in the game, turns out I was wrong and they were right, and they went on in chat for like 5 fucking minutes, just being like, haha, I was right, let's go, woo! And it's like, because the moment I found out I was wrong, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, that's my bad, I thought I was right. And they were like, woo, fuck you, you're wrong. And it's like, that feels terrible. That makes me not want to do it. And it's just like, oh my God, you know?
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow.
And it's like, that is terrible behavior, man.
Did they think they'd
Because,
stop
folks,
this?
they just want to be right. Because it's nice to be right. And that's why cynicism is so...
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
And of course, then I'll say there's always situations where a person should absolutely be dunked on, i.e. like sexual assault and shit. Obviously, they should be fucking dunked on. For that, because that is like way out of the scope of boundaries of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about general internet conversation.
Good.
Well, it's easy to not get the shit beat out of you when you live halfway across the world from someone, you know? And that's why YouTube comments are such a dangerous place as well, because when a person articulates something in the comments, they have the ability to rewind, watch parts over again. They've probably watched the part in your video more than you have watched the part in your video. And like, they have all the time in the world to carefully craft their, to craft their response to it and like fix typos and shit like that. And yeah, it's brutal.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them. It looks like I can jump up and punch.
Exactly, Vegalus. I'll say it, I'll repeat it for folks who aren't on the YouTube because it's exactly how I feel. Is the very act of actually checking whether an information is accurate is socially discouraged. It's not about being right, but feeling right. Yeah. What's up, Vegas? How's it going? No, I totally get it. Like, if you're in a group of friends and, like, one of your friends is wrong about something, you know, giving them the tease, like, that's just, like, guys being dudes, you know? Like, I do that shit all the time. But it's, like, especially because I think one of the most important things is, like, when you're having an argument or when you're having a discussion, they're basically the same thing, with somebody, and the other person finds out that they are wrong, let them have the first words after that moment. I think that's so important because they get to sit there and, like, they get to choose the next, like, words of the conversation, you know? Yeah, you can deliver criticism without being an asshole. That's why I've talked about this before. See ya, GGGGG, IRAT. I need to wait here for a sec because I had an extra core. I think that should be fine. Yeah, that was basically perfect timing. I've talked about it before on stream, but that I think Gordon Ramsay is right that I wish people were less of snowflakes and understand that, like, every piece of criticism is not a specific ego, like, hit. Like, it's not meant to be personal. But the internet age has definitely caused a lot more things to be taken personally because you're interacting with so many people who have grown up in such different situations and shit like that. And because there's just criticism for the sake of criticizing the thing, and then there's criticism that comes from a place of you legitimately wanting the thing to be better. And it's hard to decipher that sometimes. What's up, you to basic? How's it going? I can't read the top half of that, Solid Snook.
Looks like I need to wipe out the enemy.
Yeah. Is that 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. But yeah, that's just what I mean, is the moment of learning is punished. We are punished for learning. And that's what sucks, is that you are punished for learning. And that's why it's so nice to hide behind a profile picture, wait until a situation's completely panned out, and then go, yep, I was right about this all along. Welcome back. Dude, if it's one thing Like, this is a legit thing that I experience after I stopped using social media outside of my job, is like, the noise that's in the back of my head, completely gone. Like, I noticed that today. Like, I was just sitting on the couch with Bonzo. I wasn't watching TV or anything. I was just sitting there, and I was like, wow. There's nothing. It's just quiet. Yeah, just comically come out of nowhere. See, I knew it, guys. And it's like, wow, cool.
Wow, this building's crumbling. Let's clean up this trash.
See, but that's how, like, you can take the conversation. What I'm saying is by letting the other person react first. Like, if you are right and the other person is wrong, you know, letting them act first, because that's a good way to dictate the conversation, you know, because if they're like, ah, shit, my bad, then you can, give them a little tease or something like that. But then, you know, if they're, like, pretty sincere and being like, oh, shit, I'm really sorry, then you can kind of work from there and be a little bit gentler about it. Because I love learning. Learning is sick. School sucks at teaching you how to learn. But if you learn how to learn, learning is really cool. And it sucks that constantly, learning is punished. NSYNC, because the only 2 songs I know from NSYNC are better than the, like, 2 songs I know from the Backstreet Boys. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Beastie Boys? I don't know. Castle Skip Pog. How do you learn how to learn if you don't know how to learn? Simple. The actionable definition of learn that I really like is same condition, new behavior. If you're given the same situation and you do a behavior and it doesn't work in your favor of what you need from that situation, you didn't learn anything. Well, you did learn something. You learned that it was wrong. So if you change your behavior into a way that's favorable, that's some good learning right there.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Elise. Okay, great. Let's do this.
Is it faster to ESP here after that door opens or on that tower instead?
Perfect.
What tower? There's no reason to go to the tower.
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. Ha! I'll take care of this.
Oh yeah, and of course, the general internet anecdote is that I speak in generalities. Obviously, there's many situations in which what I said doesn't apply. However, just from my life experience, that those are the general concepts that I have used and have developed based on my experience. And that's what sucks, is being wrong is not... See, it's the weird thing to say because being wrong is normalized. But it's being wrong under the facade of being correct. And also just how many things are given a false dichotomy of being right or wrong versus, like, both being right. Or what happens a lot of times, especially in Goku chat, is that we're actually both on the same side. We're just saying things in a different way because we're more worried about saying... we're more worried about what the next thing to come out of our mouth is versus actually listening to the other person. Because if you pause before you speak, it's like a weakness sign for some reason. And that doesn't help. I think content is a big indicator of that because, you know, you want to shorten up and you want to have the next thing talked about immediately. I do it with shorts all the time where I literally cut out all the dead air because people lose interest and then go away, so... It's considered good and quick-witted. Oh, you can have very intelligent people who take time to process their thoughts as well. It's just that being able to think of things and speak quickly is good. Considered good because it's good for content. I also can't tell you, and I've had, like, this conversation in Goku chat, too, that, like, how often it is that, like, people are, like, surprised that your opinion changed on something when you're given new information about it. So that's why I try to be very clear, like, oh, wow, I didn't know that before. If that makes sense. Yeah. I know, Jadi. I already had it set up. I wasn't planning on doing any Goku chat stuff today, so I figured why not. Wow, this is really cool. This has been a terrible silver run, by the way, behind this. Most of my two brain cells have gone toward this conversation versus actually playing the game well. Speaking of playing the game well, I'm about to get blasted. Yeah, thinking in 2 languages has to be a nightmare.
Nice job.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
There was only one time when I was deep in my German studies where I actually had a dream in German. And that was it.
Good.
Well, the scary thing about the comments, though, is that I have a hard time changing my opinion on comments now because of how baseless most YouTube comments are. Like, unless, if it's a conversation about something, if it's not somebody that, like, I know, like, knows their shit, because that's a hard thing, too, is sort of, like, because when you're reading text on the internet, you're kind of prescribing your own level of intelligence and your own experience onto the text that you're reading because you don't know who is behind the text. So, like, I think it's easier to be convinced by text that the person knows what they're talking about because obviously you know what you're talking about. But I found more recently that when it comes to YouTube comments, just how baseless and inaccurate a lot of very popular YouTube comments are. And that's why, like, when it comes to fact-checking and stuff, I
Be careful.
base it on if I know the person.
Dodge the attack and counterattack.
What did I see? I don't remember. I just remember that it was in German. Might actually be interested in studying some philosophy. And the entrepreneurial journey is a very interesting one, and it's given me a lot of, like, opening into philosophy. The only problem I have with philosophy is I really do think that life is simple, and we just make things way more complicated than they need to be, so that when we fail at said things, it feels better because it was a really complicated thing to do. Which is probably one of my more hot takes, I guess. And I feel like philosophy, like, when I think about some philosophy, I just feel like sort of like galaxy brain, dick stroking ego, you know? But I dig, like, philosophy quotes and what I've learned through life and stuff. Do I prefer Unleashed or 06?
That was so slow.
Sonic Generations? Yeah. Because you can kind of, like, another way of thinking about, like, YouTuber to comment section or creator to comment section is that the comment section is your customer, whereas the creator is the business. And there's just a general want for customers to rally around other customers. So if someone posts a comment that sounds correct, people are inherently going to like it because it's like, you know, the customers rallying together, even if it's wrong. Which is a scary thing. And has actually happened on a couple of my shorts. Thankfully, I knew some of the people actually made the comments, so we were able to get it sorted out, but yeah. I'm not saying that's the only thing, I'm just saying, like, from my brain. It feels right. Let's go. Gotcha. What's up, Abdul?
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Hmm? Yeah, usually like YouTube drama, I'm okay reading the comments to get further context, because like it's YouTube drama, it's not actually that important. Yo, what's up, Vex? How's it going, bro? Can I still call you Vex, by the way? I forgot to ask you, or do you want me to call you Lex?
On that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
What do you mean syntactically? I don't know what... Oh, cynically, gotcha.
Ooh, that was close.
Well, that's why, like, those kinds of videos do so well of, like, looking at something that's so obviously in the wrong and clowning on it. There are a lot of people, I would actually say, including myself, that have made content like that, and it does super well. It's like... Well, I mean, I can just look at people who are super wrong and crazy.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
All right, sounds good, Vex.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I see that on P-06 stuff all the time, and I love it. The only two people... Okay. There are only 4 people in the world that can correct me on P-06. It's Beats, Chaos, Rev, and Philip. And Kariru. Actually meant to say Kariru. Philip too, though. Oh, it was when your grammar is good. Got it. Yeah, so it's like creating its own thing. It's like somebody doing something crazy to get attention and then having people talk about it. It's like mutually beneficial because they do the crazy thing and they get the attention. I think was it a CoffeeZilla video, I think? It might have been a CoffeeZilla video I watched, I think on Andrew Tate, where it's like they literally made that into a strategy where like,
That was incredible.
and I don't know if this is true, so I'm just kind of saying it, but I think it's really interesting to think about that, like the idea of Tate, Andrew Tate, was to build his reputation around saying crazy asinine shit, but then later on saying a lot more reasonable things so that when, you know, someone's scrolling shorts and they see an Andrew Tate short and they're like, oh man, he's about to say something wild, and he actually says something reasonable, then they're like, oh, he's not actually as bad as people say they are. Yeah, I don't remember Beats. I'd say I post so many shorts, but also like the last short I posted was 10 days ago before today. Yeah, but there was one like really wrong comment. Yeah, well, that's just culture in general, I think, too. Nowadays, I mean, why are we all here? Why are we all here right now? Is that like it's just this circle of now of like all the creativity and shit was in the 2000s, and now we're just banking off that nostalgia of that creativity from 20 years ago and circling it back around. Anyway, chat, Wern, White Acropolis, get the cat gems, cat jam, stone jams, down addition, exclamation mark, jam, and check and Ibot part along with us, and let's rave. Oh, yeah. I know that Blue Wolf Blitz said something about, said something on there. I'm like, I trust them. I mean, they made the Re-Rainbow, or headed Re-Rainbow. Yeah. Gonna play P-06 until you're 90? Maybe. When will we Bonzo jam? I don't know if I could get Bonzo to move his head like that. Yeah, but there were also a couple other people just saying, like, random garbage about it, you know? And honestly, I don't blame them for being skeptical because most people don't know that, like, when I talk about something like that, like, I have checked with folks who actually know before, like, I make a short out of it. So I don't mind the comments that are like, maybe you're wrong on this, but I do mind the comments of being like, no, you're wrong, it's actually this. And it's like, ah.
Just leave it to me. I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place.
Yeah, it's not about the actual information, it's about how the information makes you feel. Review Braun, never heard of him. That's good though. What's up, Blank's got vibes? Good to see you. Yeah, that was a good Crisis City. Or White Acropolis. Yeah, that's the one I just did. I don't know if I ever did this stretch. Ugh, there's a stretch.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
That's pretty smart, Jackler. Oh, nice. All right, Chad, let's get a 360. Well, see, that's the thing, is that they don't know that they're wrong. Like, they're confident and correct. And think they're correct. True. It's your mobile home.
The whole city's on fire! I've got to be careful if it goes underground.
Loud and Wrong is worst duo, and it's what some people think about me, and I have been wrong about things. Don't forget, stretches are for everyone, as well as hydrates and posture checks. Gotta all be staying healthy up in this bitch so we can play more video games. Yeah, I remember that story. I think we talked about that, like, last stream, too.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing on it. It looks like I can jump from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I don't care if you bring it up.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Seen me die on a hill crash out about anything? Well, I don't know if I really have, like, a firm, non-opinionated stance, I guess.
Here comes a billboard.
Like, I'm okay with being wrong, I guess. It's just, like, have a fucking source to back it up. That's why I say that when someone makes a statement in chat. We need more hot takes. Dude, the only Sonic takes I've gotten pushed back on is that I like the Unleashed project more than Unleashed Recompiled, and I think that SA2 and Heroes have the worst rail grinding. Like, and that's it. You know, it's like they're not, like, huge, massive things. And it's not like I don't think the Heroes and SA2 rail grinding is fun because I've played those games so many goddamn times. I've learned how to work around the jank, and I still don't mind playing Unleashed Recompiled at all. Day stages are still fun, so it's whatever.
Whoa! You all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes
True, real deal.
This bridge is gonna collapse.
Yeah, but it's the first world. We don't have, like, needs or worries to complain about, so we gotta yell about video games.
Whoa! That's not a nice welcome.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand, like, a crash out take. Like, would it be one where, like, the chat erupts and, like, blows up and I get put on blast? I'm not...
Cool! It's raining fire! Let's head into the volcano!
Everything is too peaceful? I think, like, the new wave of Sonic Tubers is just a lot more level-headed. Would be my, my thing, and all of the old Sonic Tubers are just, like... old. So they leveled out, too.
How'd it last?
I have a lot of needs and stuff to complain about.
Knuckles, I'll take care of it.
When I'm the one erupting. I guess the best one I got for that is... It's a Twitch Versus clip where when the Silver Patch came out and Chaos made the changes to the curve jump dash, I, like, tried it for a stage, and everyone in chat was saying it was bad. It ended up being bad, but I was like, guys, I used this for one stage. So I think there's, like, a funny rant there, but it's like not real, because I have a hard time just, like, actually getting super mad over a video game.
Just made it.
They're a little too professional. You reveal your political leanings? Well, I politically lean middle, and that's all I'll say, because I don't discuss that stuff. Because that shit is, like, so outside of the scope of the stream.
Go help. Gotta hurry. I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Are meant to be played with speedrun strats? It depends on what you mean by speedrun strats, because there's using the spinning needle attack to go fast, and then there's using the shield to clip out, and then infinitely hovering with, like, a upper claw spinny thing combo that you can do too. Pineapple's absolutely compatible with pizza.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh.
That'll happen, clown. No glitch strats. So, like, using the spinning needle attack.
Is Elise on board?
We need wings. I can't take this shit.
I'm almost there. Elise.
I guess I'm just not internet savvy enough to really understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it comes to pineapple pizza, like, I'm not just gonna take a Papa John's cheese pizza and slap some pineapple on it. It's gotta be a Hawaiian pizza. Like, everything else has to complement it. On abandoning Silver Patch when it comes, I plan on speedrunning the most current version, yeah.
Straight up.
There is only two outcomes. Like, I will either speedrun the last release, or I will not speedrun the last release. If it turns into something I really don't like. I have faith that the game's not gonna change too much. Compared to, like, now. Like, in terms of how the characters control. Because it's really about how all the characters control. Because the main speedruns are just gonna be the ones that are currently here, and these stages are mostly finalized. Well, we got some smaller changes, like the spin dash being nerfed and Shadow's tornado kick being nerfed and stuff like that. I would say the main thing that would piss me off is if slope jumps were changed, because they're an integral part of all three characters' stories and they're really cool.
Let's rip.
Everyone returned to 4.6. Rev would love that. Oh boy, Joe! That's exciting. I am doing well. Currently just doing some All Stories Any Percent runs. This is probably going to be our last one, and then I think I might have time to squeeze a Sonic Any Percent in.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. That's why I really want to build. I don't even care if there's no new content in it. I just want to know how the characters feel. Because that is my only concern, is how they're gonna feel. Has Chaos specifically asked me for feedback? The exhaustive look at P-06 video I made last year, or I guess it was this year, it was the beginning of this year, as it's still 2025. That video, Chaos said he took a big look at it. That video has everything that I currently have gripes with the game. I still have last release demo? Yes, I do. Last release is gonna remove momentum? No! I just really want someone with speedrunning knowledge to be on the beta testing team, which would be...
Man, the staircase is damaged.
Which really narrows down the amount of people. Because Gordon doesn't count. To lab stuff and prep? No. The last release demo is so far removed now. True, Amazon, true. My god, Amazon better get on that. Yo, Amazon, new fan. Fix you as a beta tester. I have been blacklisted. Unfortunately, my content creation is a double-edged sword. Now I'm not allowed to be one. Load up your Stumble Pogs for Castle Skip. Castle Skip Pog. Let's go.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Small price to pay. Yep, I'm gonna delete my channels.
That's a lot of enemies.
Sonic, leave this up to me.
The stuff I've said has influenced the game.
It's all yours.
I don't really want to say what those are because I don't really care about the credit for it. But yeah, some things I have suggested have made it into the game. Whether it's currently in the silver release or whether it's going to be in last release. And those elements have been praised. Get back to the 9 to 5, it's true. Yo, SN30 came in? Let's go, Verge. I hope you have fun, man. Yo, what up? Wait, you can raid on YouTube? I had no idea you could. I didn't even get a mention for it. But hey, KKO, how was your stream? Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Stelmo98. I play a little game called Sonic Project 06, which if you don't know what it is, it's a fan-made remake of Sonic 06 in the Unity engine by Chaos X and some other awesome people. And Beats. Beats is in Twitch chat right now. You have any questions? Well, I didn't know that you could rate on YouTube, but I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. If you like Sonic the Hedgehog, I sure talk about him quite a bit. On my second channel, which you're on right now, and I also have a main channel. I also stream on Twitch if you want a better chat experience.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced. Sonic, this mysterious
Yo, what up, Esther? How's it going? When's the game get imported to Unreal 5? I know all those games of the Game Awards look super good in Unreal 5. YouTube, you have to paste the stream link into your chat. Oh, that's cool. Look at this schooner.
There must be a switch for the
This
door.
guy?
Leave it up to me.
How's your stream, bro? Isn't institutionalized. That's a big word. You're blarg? That's fair.
Nice.
Hello, Stelmo.
Gale! Thank you for the prime for 2 months, man. Appreciate the hell out of that, dude. Yeah, I get you, Esther. KKO's the Goon Master? Oh, I don't want to step on any toes. Let me tell you, I think I know a few people who might be able to outgoon you, all I'm saying.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles,
Yes, you big dude. Big dude, I'm only 5'9". Had a fun time playing Peak? Let's go. That could be like a million different things.
how about a little help?
Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
Don't have Kinder eggs? I don't know what that means.
Dang, where's the switch to
Hey, I ain't looking to step on any toes.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
See, that's just it, is it could literally be Peak, or it could be like list any Sonic game here. Because someone out there thinks some Sonic game is Peak. Where's my Sonic Blast fan at? The only one in the world.
Great!
Well, he's either playing a Sonic game or he's playing Resident Evil 4, which,
That was incredible.
depending on your mod, could be a Gooner game. Sonic Chronicles fans unite, and it's just you in the middle of the auditorium.
Elise is on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming. Whoa!
Yeah, true. I still need to do my original Resident Evil 4 playthrough. Is that the New Year's stream? Because we will be live on New Year's. Sonic Extreme fans, where are you at? Where are you at? You like Sonic Chronicles? Not allowed. I don't know why, for some reason I like it when my microphone is angled like this versus just being straight on. Doing well, Mohammed. How are you? Do you like Sonic the Food Chain? That shit is greasy AF. If I'm gonna eat a grease ball, I'm eating a Papa John's pizza. Well, that's just called a video game franchise, Esther. I'd rather play a game with attractive people in it than non-attractive people. Papa John's is doo-doo. You take that back. You take that back. Obviously, I would rather have like a local pizza chain over any fast food pizza chain, as is the case for that. How many subs to lick the mic? If you drop me a cold 20 right now, I'll do it.
What is he up to this time? It's lost both arms. That's my chance. It'll be off balance.
I've been missing a beat. Well, I did have 24 days of practice. I don't have them combined on my screen. Because for some reason, all of the multi-chat tools connect to my main channel and not my second channel. Consider that mic unlickable. Wow.
But security's really high. Let's see. You don't want to get caught in the searchlight.
The Gooner game took all the money. So I literally have both chats. I don't think YouTube, or sorry, Twitch will yell at me if I show it for a sec what my screen looks like. I'll do that after I finish the stage.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go. Don't break the searchlight.
Well, I did learn how to speedrun P-06 with a chat. So, like, speedrunning the game and looking at a chat has been integral to my speedrunning experience. And the two chats was a bit daunting at first, but, like, I'm not gonna pretend I have, like, a fucking XQC chat or something like that, you know. Pretty easy to keep up with right now. Here's what my screen looks like. This is what you guys look like to me right now.
Guess that was all right.
You'd paid 40 for me to not lick it? Dude, I'm game. If that's how you want to support the channel, I'm game.
What a faraway place to see the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley. Long ago, there was a royal castle here. I wonder why Soliana moved the castle.
Well, like here, I can just look at chat. All I have to do is press A every 3 seconds.
I need to be careful about running into enemies.
60 subs for me to close the game, I would do that in a heartbeat.
It looks like you need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me.
What's up, Ty? How's it going?
Throw bombs at
Yo, good first key.
you. Be careful.
100 subs, you close the stream? Dude, do it. You guys are talking big game, and based on past experience from these chatters, I don't think I'm going to be getting these subs, but... It's supposed to be the humble streamer archetype? You guys are the one constantly raising the stakes. I'm just here.
Done.
I'm incredibly grateful for all the support that I get. And will always, always encourage you to, you know, do the free stuff, because if you enjoy the content and you support it via doing the free stuff, which is the liking, the subscribing, the commenting, it allows me to make more cash, which I can use to make the content better, so that it's even more worth watching than it already is. So it's like... And you're already on the screen in which you do that, so up to you.
We're getting close to the extraction.
I think I can knock that squasher down.
We're helpful! Yay! Yahoo! Well, I really dislike that because I feel that a lot of YouTube channels put the emphasis on how you doing something for them helps them, which is really strange. Because, like, hey, you're watching this video. Why don't you do some more stuff to help me? It's like, no, I want to talk about how doing that stuff helps you guys. Because you don't care about me. You care about the content. Or maybe you care about me. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but... Yeah, you would need some help, Joe. Thankfully, I know another person. Actually, 2 other people. Ah! All right, we're sending it. Parasocial fans beg to differ. Joe, I don't know. Against all of YouTube chat?
Guess that was all right.
I've never had a stalker. I'm too ugly for that. A parasocial guy? I guess I don't really know what, like, parasocial would be. Usually if someone says a comment that's too weird, I let them know that that's too weird. And we dial it back and, you know, set the boundary. I would say I'm pretty good at setting boundaries. Nah, especially after the 24/7 streams, woof. Because I wasn't able to go to the gym because I was just fucking tired all the time. Went back to the gym today, though. Got a good pump in. Feeling pretty good. Now I gotta reverse all that crap. So I can gain more money? Well, I don't make money off the last release. Yeah, yes, I should force someone that makes a free fan game to release their game sooner so that I can personally benefit from that. That makes sense. Am I on PPL? I don't know what that stands for. We all got our off days? 24 off days in a row is pretty bad. I guess. I do the same workout every single time I go to, the gym. So that way, if I miss days, I'm not, like, missing leg day. I'm just missing a full workout day. I always start by doing, I do, barbell chest. And then I do seated rows. Oh, I guess you don't row any other way, actually. Then I do rows for back and by. Then I do calves. Then I do shoulders. Then I do preacher curls. And then ab workout. On the days that I lift. On the days I don't lift, I do the stair machine. How does Chaos make a living anyway? I don't know. Yeah, by working, probably. Oh, I absolutely miss going to the gym. It was nice. There's just a lot of people there right now. Because it's all the kids on winter break, and we're approaching the new year. I'm still shocked that people do New Year's resolutions. Like, that surprises the fuck out of me. Nah, the second channel is definitely the catch-all. If there's something that's, like, way out of left field, I put it in its own playlist, like the rant videos and stuff. Yeah, I don't get New Year's resolutions either. It's like, why do you gotta wait for the year to start to change something about yourself? Like, just do it. Feed the Beast? Yo, banger, Minecraft mod pack. Are the rant videos over with? No. Why would they be?
Guess that was all right.
Self-improvement goal? Hey, whatever works. Did you, Gale?
I can't fall off here.
People need a reason to go to the gym, true. Health isn't enough. Well, now we got Ozempic, so you can fast track it. All except X? Hey, that's pretty good. I don't actually know. I just know they're long games. Ah, I see. Find something to rant about so you can monetize it. I actually have a rant video in the pipeline. There's also a rant I want to go on, but we're too late in the stream because I think it might take too much time. But I don't want to spoil the topic. So that'll be a carefully curated rant video. But it's also going to double as something else. That might be our Wednesday thing. Essentially, yeah, from what I understand. I don't know if you can get, like, Ozempic, like, whatever the actual medicine is, because Ozempic's the brand. Or the main brand, kind of like Kleenex or Band-Aid. But I don't know if you can get that stuff over the counter if you gotta... Well, I want to do this one in more of a concise way, because it's something I brought up a lot on stream. But I've never actually, like, fully committed to it, because I want to, like, do actual research on the topic. Yeah, folks really like the rant videos. I'm glad I could finally find a way to package the thing I have been doing for who the fuck knows how long. Like, since I started streaming. Glad it's found a way to do it in a digestible way for you guys. Well, welcome. This is what it's like. Somehow eerily similar to how it appears on YouTube.
Yes.
Gotcha. Good speed run. Thanks. Enjoy your lurking, Jintoki. Shout out to all the lurkers, by the way. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful break.
Is that the doctor's training?
It's research. Doesn't even count as a rant. Rant's just a catch-all term for when there's a topic I talk about on stream. That's kind of it. Like, I fucking put the microphone review into the rant pile. Just that kind of video, I guess. I don't know what you can call it. I think like Moist Critical fans, like when he does it, they call it like webcam armchair videos. Essentially what that is.
Missiles are guided. They explode on impact. If they lock on, I know the ship.
Yeah, you can call them yap videos. I don't really care what they're called. It's just... I don't know how quick this is gonna be. I am kind of concerned that it may go down into a rabbit hole.
I'm going to have to destroy the trunk so it doesn't get away. Press the A button twice quickly to do a boost dash.
Why the caffeine dog? What are you talking about?
You think that those attacks are gonna keep me away?
I don't really know if it's a thing you should be nervous about. I'm very excited for the tornado kick nerf because it's gonna make Shadow's other shit way more useful.
Guess that was alright.
As always, another word Solid Snook would be representation. I'm just kind of surprised that most people like clicking on a video where I talk to the webcam for the first 30 seconds and there's no Sonic in sight. That's what shocks me, like genuinely shocks me the most. I appreciate the folks that do, I guess. Or I think in some of those, like, Sonic's not on screen for like the first minute. Like, I'm not even trying to be a bitch. I'm genuinely surprised.
This is useless against me.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple, like, people use those videos for sleep. Yeah, I definitely plan on making more. I know that the videos seem low effort, and I'm not gonna pretend that they're high effort, but they do take more work than just, you know, taking a clip of the stream and putting it on YouTube with a thumbnail. Well, of course I'll adjust. I think the way that the double homing attack is going to work is going to be way better than it works currently. Because it's going to be consistent 100% of the time. Shadows is essentially just going to work like how we use Sonics. Have a good night, LZ. How fast do you think you would? I wouldn't be surprised if it was within, like, the first couple days playing the game. Double inputs are being fixed in their entirety, so the double homing attack and the way that we know it... See, I did a really bad job because I named both things. At least I'm pretty sure. Maybe Gordon named the jump dash refresh. But, like, the jump dash refresh is what's referred to literally just when, like, you use the spear or the bound attack to regain your second jump dash. The double homing attack is when you do your second jump dash without performing the air action. That's what's going to be fixed. Because that's based on a double input glitch that happens within P-06. Sonic's functionality is going to stay the same, but Shadow's functionality is going to change to Sonic's functionality, where you'll have to press the X button first and then A. Yeah. I called it the double homing attack because it made sense to me. But I guess, like, continuous homing attack makes more sense, and then it's also a little weird because, like, is it a homing attack or is it a jump dash? It's like, oh. Oh, that is true. A lot of people just have me on as second monitor content, which I don't blame. Homing dash. The jump attack. Speedrunning community chose to adopt it. Well, the speedrunning community is kind of just me and sometimes Rev right now, so... But yeah, but the nice thing will be is that we literally just get to phase out the term double homing attack because it's gonna be no different than just your normal jump dash refresh. I'm first monitor content right now. It actually feels pretty awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, true, Mayo, true.
I'll have to defeat them first.
I can't believe it. I've upgraded. Yeah! Saying you speedrun a game when you've just done an IL of it. I don't know how I feel about that. My threshold is that you have to have done at least one RTA run of the game. Or full game run. To say you have speedran the game. Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Damn, that's pretty crazy, Jahackler. 06B06ing. Can't take the 06 out of 06, am I right, guys? What a loser comment.
I'll take him down, no matter what he does.
Feelings are now hurt? Well, don't say something dumb then.
Mephiles, just you wait.
Oh, it's over. But do you have multiple devices, though? Maybe you could win that way. There is no heavily RNG-based trick in this run. There's a little bit of RNG in Silver Story with some energy cores in Flame Core. But the only RNG you have in this game that's like real RNG is the key locations for Roosh. IL Gremlins who IL the entire game and never touch the full game? That's wild. If you IL the full game, that's the full game. That counts. Not all. Oh my god. Here we go. It depends. Argument done. I meant IL in terms of, like, actually doing, like, all of the ILs, not the timing method for it. Oh, no, I haven't had to do that. Yo, let's go, Jahackler. Let's artificially inflate those numbers. Just kidding, Twitch. This is a joke. Okay, here, Esther, I'll help you out here. In order to consider, I've changed my opinion based on this new information that in order to be considered you speedrunning a game, in my opinion, you have to have either done a full game run or have done a majority of the IL runs. Okay, good? Clear? Awesome. Let's move on. Works for me. I don't feel bad saying that someone who's done over half the ILs speedruns the game.
Yes.
That is true. Well, you just kept talking about it.
Perfect.
No, I just do this with Esther all the time to shut him up, and then I immediately revert my opinion.
It looks like you need to find...
After they leave.
This lotus will throw you high in the air.
You got your food? Let's go. And I say, wow, what an idiot they are. Thinking I changed my mind. People who only speedrun one stage and have the world record, 100 plus hours, I would ask if I could have their time. Like, could I please have some of that time? As you got enough time to dedicate to just that, bro, I'd love to have some of that.
It looks like you need to take them down. You're last. All right.
True, that one stream that we couldn't even get going because fucking, for some reason, Shadow Gens is too intense.
What did you think of my beautiful technique?
Nice. Jahackler with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. And hey, you got 35% off of those. Because until December 31st, all subs are, all gift subs 5 and up are 35% off. You bought some of my time? Oh, thank you. Yep. If you're looking to gift to any Twitch channel, your favorite streamer or mine, if you gift 5 or more, you get 35% off your price.
This is weak point. That's when I must attack.
Which is honestly pretty crazy, because like 5 gifted subs is normally 30. So you get like what? It'd only be like $12 or something, $12 off, so $18, 19.99. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Leave this to me.
I think it's, if you're not in the US, Jess, it might account for EST. 1945. Ah, that's close. Well, don't spend your rent on it, obviously. Take care of yourself first. Don't take care of yourself, then you can't watch the stream.
Here over.
Yeah, I think Twitch does all their stuff in terms of EST. So East Coast, United States. Like Florida, Georgia.
Area is destroyed.
Line. Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down.
Let's do this quickly. Please, watch out for things flying out of the tornado. Great.
Good.
That's pretty wild. Hey, I guess if you like that shit, more power to you, man. I ain't stopping you. I just want to know how you had the time to do that. If you're above the age of 20, how you had the time to do that. Maybe above the age of 25. Didn't I already play this stage? No, I didn't.
Looks like this
Well, I
bonus
did,
will help
just
me
with
jump
Rouge.
Based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
Yeah, I kept wondering why I couldn't do the 35% off promotion. It turned out that Twitch was doing a 35% off promotion.
That cage. It seems I'll need to defeat them first.
Keep it hidden? Kinda rude.
To hurry. Great.
Live and learn! Cause I opened my heart,
Easy.
then I lived and learned. Show the world what I'm made of.
Just you wait, Iblis Trigger. I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
Last splits of my PB look like? I don't know.
Each time you touch it, be careful.
I'm running against my average splits, so this isn't like on PB pace or anything. But I look to beat my average because of, well, how often I speedrun, and for the sake of entertainment, green splits are more enticing than red splits for an audience. So shout out to whoever decided to put the average setting.
Leave this up to me.
Amy,
What? Stole comma M? But there's no comma in my name. What's up, Lima? How's it going? Amy!
That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy. I'll destroy all of you.
The comma's complimentary? Oh, okay, that's good.
Gotta be a switch around here.
Yeah, you can see what comparison I'm running against. It's a little hard to see on mobile, but if you look to the left of the green time, it says average best.
Down.
If I'm going against PB, it'll say PB best.
thank you. If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
The goal is to get the average down, because naturally, if I keep pushing the average down, then I'm gonna get PBs and stuff like we did with Shadow.
I might be able to make a path
Yo, I love it when that
if I use
orb is there, bruh. Spike ball, that's what it is.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting
I talk like Elmo.
I guess that's done.
I've actually been putting on a ruse. This is my real voice. Uh-huh. No, that's Mickey. I don't know. What's Elmo's thing? Does Elmo have a thing? I don't even remember.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Oh, the dunk! Let's go! Hoo! It might, Solid Snook.
Perfect!
I thought it was omelets misspelt, spelt backwards. Yo, that's pretty convoluted.
You need to defeat all the enemies.
As they should have. Time loss? What? Setting up the dunk is slower though, yeah, than like just shooting it across. But if you have to go up on the ramp.
It seems those enemies are
I
involved.
don't remember when the streams normally end. I usually go about 3 or 4 hours. It's gonna be a 3-hour day today, probably.
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Probably gonna doing some 3-hour streams for a while as I put more focus on the YouTube.
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered.
Well, we're live
Be
Monday through
careful.
Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Turn the clock back 2 hours and 20 minutes. Wherever you are in the world, and that's when I go live. Monday through Friday. Why 3 hours when I can do 2 hours? I could stream for 30 minutes if I wanted to. I feel like 3 hours is a solid amount of time to stream. Like, in addition to all the other things I do. Like, if I had someone running the second channel, I'd probably do, like, 5-hour streams. We are going to be doing a short stream on Wednesday because I have a dinner. But I might do a long stream. On New Year's Day as compensation. 3 minutes would be ideal? Rude.
Easy.
What am I gonna do for the last half hour? I don't know, probably cry. That's what I usually do off stream anyway.
I'm not going to let the English trigger get away.
Honestly, I have been thinking about just putting like like making a new text channel in the Discord that's literally stream time. And the only message in there will be like when it starts with a time zone adjusted thing.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks
I don't know if that would be a good idea or not.
like I can jump up and grind them.
Because there are already notifications when it'd go live.
Great!
You do. Esther, do I have good news for you?
That was easy.
Who the fuck reads the description of a text channel, though? No such thing as being late. Game Ninja, I hope you had a fantastic Christmas, too.
Laboratory like this under Soliana?
I don't think you can put hammer time in descriptions, because I tried it, and it just came back with the code. Or is that not true?
Shadow, I'll be looking out for your truth.
Okay, I'll give that a try. Yeah, I don't think it would be, Murray. You love me? Well, take me to dinner first, at least. But hey, I'm glad you enjoy watching the shit. I enjoy making it. Sounds like we got a good relationship going. I'll keep making, you keep enjoying, as long as we can keep that up. I do find it kind of funny that it was asked if the rant videos are over, because I feel like eventually
Enemies look like they're
of all the pieces of content that I do, that'll be the one that lasts the longest.
great.
Yeah, I'll see if I can put hammer time in. Maybe I'm just a moron and accidentally like deleted one of the things in the time code so it didn't display properly. Well, I don't see, also, why is the game playing at like 30 FPS right now? That was wild. Never seen that before. I don't think I'll need a whole new channel for rants. I mean, that's what the Stelmo show is for. It's the second channel. It's like what happens on stream. Because I call this the Stelmo show. Was that 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Well, that's why I put in the rules and roles of the Discord channel that whether or not you read the rules, the server's moderated based on them. So it's on you if you choose to avoid it. And that's why companies like terms of service so much. I do read as thoroughly as I can whenever I agree to a terms of service.
Wow, this building's crumbling.
They are, unsurprisingly, very, very much intentionally is the cynicist in me. Boring to read, though. I have no idea what that is. I wonder if the term one lick comes from when folks like read books and stuff, how you lick the corner of the page to grab it earlier. I wonder if that's where that comes from.
I'll take it from here.
Probably from ice cream. Crazy attention span? Well, that was another thing that vastly improved because Haley, believe it or not, Haley was convinced that I had ADHD when I was on social media. Oh, piss. I'm dead. That sucks. You have a headache? Fix it. Turn off your computer and go lay down. Ah, of course. Yeah, the Stelmo show is... Obviously, I care about the analytics of the Stelmo show, but it's not one I'm too concerned by. It's, the main channel is where I, like, really make sure not to fuck stuff up. Castle Skip Pog, let's go. Well, I don't try to fuck shit up on the second channel either. I don't really know how to explain it. The way I've decided to grow my channels is through very slow means, but through means I think will be very rewarding in the long term. And since I plan on doing this long term, i.e. the rest of my life, I personally think that the method I'm going is the best way to go. Plus, when I'm past the threshold of success, I will have been every step of the way to help other people who want to grow. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm early to content creation. I think even if you start a YouTube channel now, you're early to it.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
How do you, like, find out if you're neurodivergent? Or is that just, like, a self-diagnosed case? Or do you actually, like, go to a doctor and they do a test on you or something?
The ground here's unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. Take care of this.
Oh, yeah. My entire business is predicated on the belief that humans will always be interested in what other humans are doing. So...
Get out of my way.
Yo, that'd be kind of wild, Murray. From a doctor to a specialist, gotcha. Oh. You know, I guess that's kind of stupid for me to say, but I never, that never connected. That neurodivergence was the catch-all term for mental disabilities, quote unquote.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
No, I don't base stuff on the algorithm. The closest I get to basing stuff on the algorithm is trying to, like, looking at information of my channel in the past and making thumbnails and titles based on what people have liked in the past. I don't give a shit about the algorithm. Because, in my opinion, the algorithm is a thing that's constantly changing as new information is fed to it and as whoever manages it, if that's even a thing, like, alters the algorithm. So if I were to follow the algorithm solely, I would do it, my content would always be changing. And it basically just turns into trend chasing, you know? Like keeping up with current events and, you know, seeing the newest Mr. Beast thumbnail and then trying to copy that style for your own channel and stuff like that. I was like, I don't want to do that.
Okay, let's move on.
You had 10 months of being subbed? Yo, thank you so much, Game Ninja. 2 away from that blue gem, my man.
I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
That's why, especially when I do these rant videos, like, I don't want to do something unless I feel super strongly about it, about, like, a current event. Yo, the dab, let's go. Like, when I talked about folks who feel entitled to believing that by some universal law they deserve the P-06 last release. That I felt super strongly about, so I wanted to make a video on it. But, like, in general, I'd rather the rants not focus on that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I got a dab. I literally don't know what causes it. Like, I don't know. Like, I just press RT and spam X, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't clocked how to do it. Yeah, I watched the Spiffing Brit video, where, like, he spent an entire year learning the YouTube algorithm, and then, like, got his shit to work. Yeah, it might be, like, a one-frame weird thing. Because I've seen, before the camera changes, I've seen Silver do the animation cancel before, but he doesn't do the dab, so I have no idea. Yeah, engagement is always good.
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the attack and counterattack.
Do I have a roster in your head for when you're doing the remaining sub goals? Yeah. We probably won't see any sub goals until February, except for the Minecraft Skyblock. I want to do that soon. So we still have X Fusion and the Hollow Knight games to play. But for the beginning of the year, I'd like to focus solely on P-06.
Hey, are you trying to clash on purpose?
Yo, what's up, Vault? How's it going? How many side quests do I go on? Wait, what do you mean?
Good.
104. That's not that great either. All right, let's finish her out with a Sonic any percent. Nice and strong. Surely this run couldn't go bad, right? That's a good question, Murray. Well, you got Music Plant, which we're going to be doing soon. By soon, I mean Wednesday. That's done. And then after we finish the Hollow Knight games and X Fusion, I will be done with sub. There will be no sub goals left. I can fucking breathe without having to think about those. I appreciate the fuck out of it, and I apologize for it taking so long. I just unfortunately did not realize how many long and how many difficult sub goals I had for the September subathon. Card sub goal? If you finish it. Or get it to a 1.0 state beats, I'd be happy to take a look at it. You drop a 1.0? Is it? Alright, let's go on a Sonic run. I'll switch the spin ball. We'll do retail. Let's do custom shoes.
Let's get going.
This the last run? You're the last run. How you feel about that?
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
You could send it to, like, Rev and Kuriru. I'm sure they'd like to test it.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Murray could test it, yep.
Shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings.
I think after Music Plant, Murray, isn't it just the jump balls? Because you already did, all the Lost Chow. Plus Infection Mode. I'm trying to think of what else was on there.
Ooh, that was close.
What is Music Plant? It's Music Plant ported to P-06.
Tails.
Yeah, just the jump balls.
Switch so he doesn't get out.
Let's go. Are you sure they're 66% complete or like 66.6 repeating? Which could be rounded up to...
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
Yes! Yahoo! What?
Oh, good to hear you recovered, Solid Snook. Always nice to have a happy ending. Probably beats. Probably. I made a 6-7 joke at Haley's family Christmas, and I think like one of the kids is like 13. I saw him like kind of like turn his head away and cringe, so I was like, "Did you cringe at that?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I went, "Good."
That was incredible.
What's up, Jaquar? How's it going?
Elise, hold on tight.
It's so weird because I'm the youngest in my family before like my second cousins and stuff, and I never see them. So like, I'm just like super blunt with children. I just don't know. I also don't really like children that much. Thankfully, I've been around long enough where I have kind of like a funny relationship with all of Haley's nieces and nephews. Actually, same kid. He brought Mario Kart 8 one year
Nice.
to Christmas. Destroyed him. Oh, Beats, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. Eric, thank you so much for the 22 months, bro. 2 away from the Rainbow Gem in the Hall of Fame. Chad, it's time. Someone, why do you like Sonic and what makes him appealing to you? I actually made a short a very long time ago about this. Anyway, we are in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat gems, cat gem, gems, stumble gems, out edition, exclamation mark, repeating. What? Jam and Jam in the chat. Get about par along with us and let's rave. I think my muscle memory took over the White Acropolis rant, but my brain was thinking about the next thing I was going to say and it slipped through. But yeah, why do I like Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, the main thing is I like the gameplay. If the story is good, then that's a bonus. But the main thing is the gameplay. I like that they're highly replayable games. I feel really good when I get good at them. And I think the characters are fun. I like Sonic, I like Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Omega, Blaze, Eggman. It's an A-tier series for me. Very, very fun set of games, of the games I like, and cool cast of characters. That's pretty much it.
Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base.
Am I playing it on loop? Playing what on loop? The game? Yeah, that's how speedruns go.
I gotta be careful when I break it.
Doing attempts.
If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
True, that is how it appears on YouTube.
You hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place. Sweet.
Oh, that's pretty smart, Dasami.
Just made it.
Put me in sunshine.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
I don't actually know if the kick speeds you up here. I don't think the P-06 extended mod is done enough for the speedometer to tell you what happens on snowboard. I don't think it accounts for the other gameplay styles. Let's get the 360! Ho! Super Mario Sunshine Odyssey Galaxy 2, let's go. Sounds like a banger Mario game. There was someone working on a Mario 64 mod, which was technically a sub-goal. Like, putting, like, the decomped Mario 64 into P-06, and I hope it gets finished, because, honestly, I think decomp Mario 64 Mario would be pretty fun in the P-06 levels. Because, like, they are more stretched out than, like, your typical Mario level, but they're still pretty condensed. I have played Sunshine Eclipse. It's very good. I don't know if I'm, like, the biggest fan of the new areas, but I love the movement and shit. It's very fun. Watch, I'm about, like, halfway through watching a 240 Shine speedrun of it, and it's pretty cool. I'm finally having the time to be able to upload all my VODs. So, like, Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 will probably be... Well, actually, yeah, I'll be uploading Galaxy and Galaxy 2 soon. Eclipse soon. And I think there's one more VOD. Oh, the Sonic Adventure 2 full story stream as well. I agree, Rin.
That tornado's carrying.
That's I have a short that's actually pretty popular. Didn't go viral, I'd say, but it was pretty popular. But talked about that. Interesting stream. Oh, someone didn't like it.
Here comes a billboard.
Wait, what are we talking about, Cross? All right, have a good night, Jess. But yeah, I talk about exactly that. That, like, a really good Sonic game makes you want to replay it. It doesn't... You don't have to be forced to replay it in order to get the good. It should incentivize you to want to get good. I think Shadow Generations is a good example of a current game that does that. I absolutely agree with Pariah when he says that Sonic Gens is like just the best Sonic game. Completely agree, even though it's not my favorite. It's definitely up there.
Whoa, are you all coming out to say hi? Look at his weak points, the core of the head.
I guess it's kind of like a weird opinion because out of all the Sonic games, I think that like Adventure 2 is like the best modern climate video game, if that makes sense. Because like it's got the big story, but it's not like, I don't think it's a bad story, even though it's got some problems. And like you got the fast Sonic levels, but you got like different gameplay styles and shit. I don't know. And you got the Chow Garden. Some replayability there. Well, it's like kind of like a high B tier game for me. I would say out of all the games in the series, it's probably the most like generic best video game. I hope that makes sense. I was thinking about that earlier today.
Knuckles, I'll take care of it.
Oh yeah, can't wait to see all of you next year, that's for sure. Well, I'm streaming every day this week. Wednesday is going to be a short stream. Coming to look at a leak. Ooh. I hope they're attractive for you.
Knuckles?
The plumber's coming over. Yeah, Jay's reviews, back when he was doing like his early Sonic stuff, he kind of held on to the idea of Sonic is distinctive. Yo! Let's go, baby! Flamecore PB!
No sweat.
I still don't think that's world record though, which is really sad. As I think record's like a 638 or something like that. That was out of nowhere.
I better go help.
Yo, GJ! Did you get scammed?
Nice.
From Stelmo to Silver, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you for being my white noise as I work on art and programming throughout all of 2025. Watching you grow gives me great motivation. Here's to many more years of the same. From Stelmo to Silver.
Damn, getting overwritten. But GJ, thank you so much for the 3 years, man. Appreciate the hell out of it. Appreciate all the free game codes that you've given as well. It might come later because that's happened a couple of times where like someone's done that and their shit gets alerted like 5 minutes later. And Joe, thank you for the 40, man. Appreciate the hell out of it. That's a long ass time. Thanks for being here since the beginning. And, yeah, glad you're still around, man. Happy to provide the white noise.
Is Elise on board? I'm almost there. Elise, hang on.
Still down to see you play Pokemon again? The Shiny Professor Oaks challenge is just on hiatus. I've been getting into some more Pokemon ROM hacks too that I would legitimately love to stream, or just stream like a game from each generation in general. But no.
Let's run straight up.
Are you making sense? Anyway, what I was saying is that, like, Jay's reviews back when he was, like, doing his initial reviews of Sonic held on to the idea that Sonic is distinctive, which may work for him, but for me, that's just the nice way of putting that Sonic is a very unfocused series until recently. Like, the classic games, even though CD kind of sucks, they all had a similar focus. And then the Adventure series is all over the place. And then they had a bit of focus with Unleashed Colors Gens. And then they lost focus again. And now they've started to reestablish focus. I think best Boost is just the best style of Sonic, but not for the reason that I think it's his best gameplay. It's just like the most all-encompassing to get a lot of new people interested in the franchise because of it fulfilling the speed fantasy from second one. And while still having a decently high skill ceiling if it's done right.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
The adventure games were focused in being unfocused, I suppose. Went from 6 gameplay styles to 3. It's like, all right, we trimmed the fat. All right, now we're doing like a completely different story that has a way different tone than we had. Then we went to the next game after Adventure 2, where we're playing now as 12 different characters, but now 3 at the same time, and shooting and treasure hunting are gone. And you have Shadow the Hedgehog, and then you have 06. That was a big mess. Adventure games are definitely not focused. Adventure era, rather, I guess. Oh, the ones that are titled event. Oh, if you change the argument.
Let's try going up.
What's up, Hedgehog Reborn? How's it going?
Leave it to me. Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power.
The adventure stories coincide with each other very, very loosely. The only real connective tissue between SA1 and 2, other than, like, Eggman, like, the characters knowing each other, is
Looks like I've got to defeat them first.
that Tails has the emerald from saving Station Square, and that's it.
Let's try going up.
And that's probably what made Adventure 2 such a good intro game, is you didn't really need any prior knowledge. And even still, you don't really need any prior knowledge. Yeah, but I don't really think it's good marketing to be like, hey, you'll really like our game if you're willing to sit down and play through it 5 times. Castle Skip Pog. Let's go.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Is that retroactive, though, or what actually happens in the story? Is that some shit from Gerald's Journal and Sonic Shadow Gens? Because having watched the cutscenes of SA2 very recently.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, leave this
It's all yours.
By retroactive, I mean anything that came out after Adventure 2. Because the only, like, implication hint is that BioLizard and Perfect Chaos share the same roar. Which also doesn't make a lot of sense because Eggman in SA1 says it's like just as the manuscripts were told, and then wasn't it like Sonic Battle that made it retroactive? That was also Gerald's diary? Or maybe it's some shit like in Japanese, it was Gerald's diary all along, I don't know.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced. Sonic, this mysterious ball has a...
Then what does he say when he hands Chaos the first Chaos Emerald? In that cutscene with Sonic and Tails in the Mystic Ruins. I'm pretty sure he says, just as the manuscripts foretold. He might also say it in Unleashed.
Tails.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it...
Oh, stone tablets, okay. I don't think in SA1 they mentioned anything about the diary, but... Again, retroactively, yes, cool. I'm arguing specifically that they have no connection in Adventure 2. But they do now. Which is fun. But again, it all stems from, like, the adventure games not having focus. It's like, at the time, they were there. Some connective tissue was made post-haste.
Tails, you are a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
Yeah. You know. Whatever. I think it's cool that it's retroactive. That, like, they did connect the, like, SA1 and 2, at least specifically.
Area 2. Area shutdown system activated.
Look, there's the magnet switch. Push it and the path should open.
Uh-oh. How about a little help?
I do like the idea, though, of just one game later. It's kind of weird because Eggman still acts pretty, like, cool and collected in Adventure 2, but he goes from, I want to destroy the city and build my empire, to, I want to blow up the whole fucking planet.
Let's roll.
Or I guess the Eclipse Cannon doesn't blow up a whole planet. But he does threaten the entire world, so... Which is hilarious that the US military, even though the hero team gets up there in a space shuttle, just somehow doesn't have the technology to, like, send a shit ton of troops at him. I guess maybe they were worried about him firing it early, I don't know. Mmm, 3-minute aquatic base. Love to see.
Great.
Love to see it.
That was incredible.
That was incredible. Dude, I love that fact that
On that battleship? Wait up.
we have both the largest and second largest Air Force. Because isn't it like aircraft carriers or something? Well, from what I understand from SA2's story is that it's just like a bluff about Eggman firing the cannon when I think they have 6 of the 7 emeralds. Oh, God. And it blew up half the moon, so I don't really know. Like, I know Shadow says, like, we need all 7 because he's got his own shit going on, but it is kind of weird that, like, Eggman literally could have just fired the cannon at any time. Because he didn't know about the emerald readings. Well, I guess he wasn't on the arc. I don't fucking know. But obviously, for Mr. 300 IQ, the next obvious question when he blows up the moon is when Shadow's like, oh, we actually need all 7. And he's like, he'd be like, what? Why? 6 seems to do just fine. I guess we didn't think that far. I don't know. Alrighty, folks, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If this is your first time around here, I am live every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. Turn the clock back 3 hours and 1 minute wherever you are in the world, and that's when I go live. I'll probably continue multi-streaming, so if you've joined on YouTube, that's where I go live as well. I got stuff posted on my second channel every single day, so you can check that out. And, yeah. Or you can check out Twitch if you want a better chat experience. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.